I am the greatest.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
You won't do shit. Just stick and move. And making you understand. Now stick and move. Keep your hands up.
Welcome to a new episode of the Stick and Move podcast. I'm your host, Trey, here with my homeboy, Sam. And today we are reacting to the Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney mega bout. So let's just get right into it. Sam, what did you see in that fight? All that good stuff, maybe even the lead up to the fight. What were your thoughts about this?
Look, man, nobody expected to see, what just happened, bro.
Right.
The lead up to the fight, I was out on Ryan. I said, screw that. He's crazy. He's out of control. He's lost his mind. I was out. Like, there's no way.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was just no way. I had my doubts. I didn't even want to buy the fight, man, honestly. But we were doing the live, so I went in, and bro, was I shocked, bro?
Yeah.
The world was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the biggest upsets I think I've seen in a long, long time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What can compare to this?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot. I forgot what personality said it. I'm dropping the ball here. Maybe you guys in the comments can help me. They were saying that this was a bigger upset than Tyson Douglas. What do you think about that kind of commentary?
I don't know, bro. That fight was fought in Japan. It did shock the world, and this was like before the internet.
Yeah.
And it rattled the whole world, bro.
No doubt about it.
But there was what made this for me a lot bigger was the names. Ryan's following, the popularity. Devin Haney, 30-0. That he was going to be the next Floyd Mayweather. Blah blah blah. And it was something unexpected. Nobody thought, this was. I guess it was maybe a couple, but 99% of the world thought, that Ryan was going to lose, bro. But it was shocking, man. Go ahead.
So that for those that don't know, Sam and I went live for the fight, and I had this makeshift scorecard that Sam and I were doing in the middle of the fight. And Sam, you had it 111, 113, obviously for Ryan. I had it 110, 114. That was a fun episode. We had some technical difficulties, but eventually got through it. But I want to go to that. Let's go to the actual fight. Did you buy the narrative during the middle of the fight that Devin Haney, after that first round shakeup where Ryan stuns him with that left, that Haney had it all under control? Or was it more reactionary? Go ahead.
No, I thought that Devin Haney was gonna control the piece.
Yeah,
I honestly did, and I was like, you know what? He cannot get rocked again with the left hook. I'm sure his dad told him. But you said something in the middle of this fight that I had to agree with 100%. Is that Haney was not hurting Ryan, bro?
Yeah.
He was not hurting him.
Yeah,
and we all started seeing it. Like, there was nothing Haney could do that was going to hurt Ryan. The left hook connected. Dude, it was all over, It was all over, I think, after round 6 or 7. It was just downhill.
So this is what I was trying to get at. I remember when we were commentating live on this event, and I was kind of thinking the same thing. It kind of reminded me of when Floyd Mayweather fought Sugar Shane Mosley. If you remember early in that first or second round, I don't remember.
He got caught.
And most people had Shane Mosley winning round 1 and obviously round 2, because 1 out of the 5 times we've ever seen, 10 times maybe, Floyd Mayweather get hit clean, everybody gave the second round to Sugar Shane Mosley.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Floyd Mayweather pitched the shutout after that, going pretty much 10 rounds to 2, if you ask me. The reason why this felt different now that I think about it, now that it's been a week, and we apologize for not having a week reactions. Sam and I, we both had a busy schedule. But anyways, we're back, and the reason why is because Shane Mosley doesn't have what Ryan Garcia does, in my opinion, which is the power part. He had the speed, but he doesn't have that whip of a hook and that power, which is why, in my opinion, while this fight was going on, even though it did seem in those middle rounds that Devin Haney was pulling control, I kept on thinking in my head, he doesn't have the power to sustain or to keep off Ryan Garcia, which is why, obviously, in the seventh going on, Ryan pitched the second half shutout, in my opinion, in that fight. So what are your thoughts? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Devin Haney was trying to outdo Tank Davis. I think he was trying to go for the knockout, and I think that when he realized that he wasn't going to get it, he got frustrated, and it was a wrestling match.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, the guy was holding on to dear life. Haney was holding on to dear life on Ryan's shorts, bro.
Right.
He was getting destroyed.
Yeah.
There was points in that fight. Ryan was just playing around already. And I think that he lost focus of his plan. Haney lost focus of his plan, bro.
I agree with you, man. Look, you and I did an episode on the face of boxing, and I'll put that link on our episode. Who's going to be the guy to take over Canelo Alvarez when he retires? And that was an interesting episode because the comments leading. And by the way, guys, Sam and I, we love your comments. We try to read every single one of you guys. If we don't respond to y'all, we apologize. We do the best we can. But when we got the comments to that, the idea that I had Ryan Garcia on the thumbnail of that episode, and you and I even talked about, is it okay for Ryan Garcia to be the face of boxing, even though he has a loss? And you and I went on that it's okay to have a loss, especially, it's boxing. That's what happens. Is that outrageous now that Ryan Garcia could be called the face of boxing currently? Go for it.
Oh, man. Oh, right now, Ryan being the face of boxing.
Yeah.
Dude, he beat the number one. Haney was my number one pound for pound fighter.
That's right. I forgot to mention that. You did have him number one.
He was my number one pound for pound fighter. And I thought about it. I go, he knocked out my number one pound for pound fighter. Now what? Where do I get Ryan now?
Well, that's the thing. Do we put Ryan there is he a top 5, top 10? Let me ask you this. Is he your top 10 pound for pound?
Oh, yes, he's top 10.
Woo!
He's top 10, bro. Yeah, because I mean, dude, you gotta, he has one loss to Tank. But an ugly knockout loss.
Can a top 10 be there without a belt?
I mean,
because technically he is not the super lightweight champion.
Who would you put number 10 if you had to push Ryan out?
We're gonna have to do a top 10 off the top of my head. Just going off the top of my head, I don't have a list or anything. Canelo, Inoue, Crawford. I was gonna say Fury, but I might actually. I think that latter half of the top 5, 6 through 10, I got right now Anthony Joshua. I got Usyk there. Wow. Tank Davis. I got there. I'm drawing a big old blank right now. Right now is not the time to ask me.
Jaime Munguia.
Munguia, I don't know if he's there, dude. I don't know if he's there. Obviously, Bivol, I got Better Beef there.
Teofimo,
I got there. Do I have Fury, even though he had that flat tire against Ngannou? Bro, maybe he is a fringe top 10. Do you have him top 5?
No.
Okay, so who would your top 5 be right now? By the way, guys, Sam and I were just ad-libbing this conversation. So there's really no structure here. We're just talking, and we're talking to our audience out there. Who is your top 5 then?
It's going to be Bud Crawford, Canelo, Inoue. It's going to be mine. This is mine. It's going to be Teofimo. Okay. And, who's a good dude? And Tyson Fury.
Really, Tyson
Yeah,
Fury. Okay, okay. He is still the champ, so technically, yeah,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
the
He's
champ.
undefeated.
He's undefeated too. Yes. I mean, did he have the best outing? No, he did not. Look, I'm okay with him being on the fridge. Guys in the comments, is Ryan Garcia pound for pound the on the top 10, top 5 pound for pound list. So let's go ahead and go on to the more details on the fight. Um, what was it in the fight? I mean, you and I were going live on the commentary. Did you feel any time in the fight that Ryan was actually bothered by Devin Haney?
I think that after the 6th round, no, brother. I
Mhm.
don't think so. I think he knew. I mean, dude, he was so confident before the fight. That I'm gonna knock him out. Devin can do whatever he wants.
Right.
I have more power. I'm faster. Blah blah blah. I mean, they fought against each other 6 times before. They each got 3 wins from each other. Um, I think that Haney lost control, focus of the game plan, bro. He got
Mm,
frustrated. I believe this is just my opinion. I believe because I rewatched the fight. I believe that Haney never recovered from that first shot of the first round, bro.
right, right, right.
When he got dropped in the 7th round, dude, I believe Brian broke his jaw. Dude, he could have been
Really?
counted out. Dude, he could have been counted out, bro. That could have been a knockout.
So, oh man, what do you? Okay, let's talk about some conspiracy theories. What do you think about the ref? The ref. A lot of people are saying that the ref costed a lot of Ryan Garcia, that maybe he was corrupt or bot or something. You know how boxing fans tend to go over the top. And today we live in a day and age. Today is the top peak era of conspiracy theories. What do you think about the referee, cooking up for Devin Haney? You
I
think
think
there's
that
some
the
truth to that?
Yes, I think the referee
Really?
lost. Yeah, I think he lost control of the fight. There was knockdowns that should have been counted. I mean, bro, there was a knockdown, if y'all remember, guys, where Haney literally held on to Ryan Garcia across the whole ring on his knees.
Yeah, I saw that too.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was after
The
a punch, bro. It
Yeah,
was after
bro.
a clean hit.
And I do believe after that, I think it was after the second knockdown, bro,
Hmm.
that Bill should have thrown in the towel.
I
When
was,
Ryan was telling him, stop the fight already.
yeah,
Ryan was telling him in the ring, looking at a Bill like, hey, do something, stop the fight. I think the fight should have been stopped. I think the referee should have stopped it, but the referee would have been attacked by Bill.
yeah.
Um, Haney was trying to land the huge right hand, the haymaker, bro. He lost plan. Bill and Haney lost focus, lost the handle on the fight.
Let me say something, not to cut you off. I apologize. When Haney got hit by that left in the first round,
Yeah,
when he got hit in that first round, bro, I think he's never been hit like that before.
yeah,
I mean, yes, he's been shooken up by Linares and other boxers before. And you and I talked about that on the podcast. You and I, when you named Haney your number one pound for pound a few
yeah,
episodes back, that was my response to you. He's been rocked his time. I never really bought into his him being number one, but at the same time, I was like, look, dude, he's beating these guys. You know what I mean? So I never minded you having him number one. But when he got hit by that left, bro, and was clearly rattled, his game plan was gone.
yes,
Game plan was complete. He didn't know what to do. And once he hit the ground, once he hit that mat in that 7th round, you could even arguably say that those parts that you were talking about when the referee didn't count those 2 knockouts. That was the first time he ever tasted the canvas, and he realized, you know what? This is not the amateurs anymore. We're in the amateurs when they fight only about 3 or 5 rounds, the most, if I'm not mistaken, in the amateurs.
yeah,
So I think Devin Haney realized, okay, this is a different fight, and that's why he got into, I don't want to say a phone booth, but he got into a back alley brawl
yes,
with Ryan Garcia, and he lost. Go ahead.
yeah. He fell into Ryan Garcia's fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, and it's gonna be crazy. I'm crazy. Bro. I still got Devin Haney in my top 10, bro.
Okay. Okay.
I
So,
I don't think I should shun him for one loss. I mean, we can't ignore what he's done in the past. The dude's 30-1 now. I mean, that's a beautiful record.
yeah.
You know, he lost to Haney. I mean, he lost to Ryan. Did Ryan beat Haney fair and square? Yes. Yes, he did.
Okay, so let
But
me ask you that. Hold
yeah,
on. You just said, not to cut you off, did Ryan beat Haney fair and square?
yeah, he
First
did.
of, first of all, guys in the audience, I know I'm asking a lot from you. Did Ryan beat Haney fair and square? Because he did come in 3.5 pounds over. Do you think that 3.5 pounds was that vital?
No, I think that what made the difference in the fight was Derek James.
Okay, talk to me.
Yeah, I think Derek James, kept the media out of the gym and trained Garcia. I mean, bro, trained him good, bro. And I think Derek James kept the storm from getting out of control.
Yeah.
The way he handled that corner, I mean, he was trying. It's hard to control Ryan, but nobody else that was going to do it. You know, Derek James took control of that corner. I think, you know what? I think Derek James and that left hook and not being dehydrated. I don't blame it on the 3 pounds because, Haney agreed to it. But finally not being bones, skin and bones like when he fought Tank, he felt great. That's his weight. He's already told everybody I can't make 140. Haney accepted. He was considered a C+ fighter. But I think that Derek James was the difference maker in this fight.
Here's the thing. Every boxing guy out there, I've been watching a lot of videos, and they've been asking, the hot question is, did Ryan Garcia win fair and square? And a lot of them are saying no, because that 3.5 pounds matter. You and I did an episode, skills pay the bills versus weight classes for a reason. And you and I were kind of split in the middle. Now, I have a student. Her name is Olivia. She is a boxer. She actually boxes. And she talks to me about her fights and everything. She won her last fight, and she was very nervous about her because I'm assuming what she's told me, that her opponent was more experienced and bigger. And I asked her, like, why are you fighting her? And she's like, I'll fight anybody. That's what got Haney in trouble. It's that boxer, that fighter mentality. I'll fight you anywhere. There's that famous clip with that YouTube guy, that YouTube personality who wants to fight everybody. And I think he's like a bodybuilder. So I don't remember, it's something Martin or Martin or something like that. And he goes, Devin Haney says, I'll destroy you in an alley because I know how to throw the perfect punch.
You're way bigger than me, right? Like, you say you weigh 260?
260.
And people think that like muscles like mean something. Muscles don't mean nothing.
Yeah, if I could jump on you, then maybe. If I could hold you on the floor, sure.
Yes.
But in boxing, no, I know that's not.
But even in a street fight,
I would beat the out of you in a street fight.
No, I would kill you, bro.
Yeah,
I would kill you, bro.
God, I love it.
No, like
you think at your weight? What's your okay? I was trying to get your weight again.
So like around my walk around weight, I would kill you.
What's your weight? Damn it! I want his fucking weight.
No, so 150, around 150.
Bro, I would maul you at 150.
No,
100%.
No.
As confident as you are.
Okay, so let me tell you something.
150. You're talking about 150 pounds.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
You cannot take a punch though. So like you're not used to getting hit. So
I've been hit though.
No. But you've been hit.
Not by you.
But you've been hit by regular guys, like guys who don't even know how to punch. No. I'm talking about a guy that can hit you, and really knows how to hit, and somebody that can hit you again and again and again the same way. It will be hard. By the time that you like, I know everybody thinks like, oh, well, he's gonna if you grab me.
Yeah.
But you have to get to the point where you have to grab me. So
but
you're gonna take
fight.
So, but you have to get to me though.
Yeah.
So in the process of you getting to me,
you think you piece me up that fast?
I'm gonna hit you so many times.
I'm gonna hit you so many times. I want to do this so bad.
I'm gonna hit you so many times.
Oh fuck.
No. I'm gonna hit you so many times that by the time that you do get to me,
I'm asleep. No.
you may not. Even if you're not asleep, you might just be. I'm just gonna. You're not gonna want to fight anymore.
40. Like 140 is made for Ryan Garcia. And that's why I think if they fought 100 times, I think Garcia dominates it. And I think it will look the same every single time. So now let's go. Let's change the question. Oh, you know what? Let me let you finish your thought. Go ahead.
I want to say something though. I want to say something, and it was a question you asked me before we started doing this pod. Before we started today, at least we talked earlier. You said to me something about. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said Ryan's not fighting for the belts. Like, what is he fight? What is he fighting for?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just money? Is it legacy? What is it that Ryan? What is it? Now I want to answer. I think, in my opinion, he's doing it for the people.
Okay.
He has over 1 million followers. I think he has the people on his shoulders. More. I don't know. But I got to start following him. But I think he's doing it for the people. I don't think he's doing it for the belts. I don't think he gives a damn about boxing.
And let me add on to that. I've been talking a lot about my students. I have another student. Well, I have many students, but one that sticks out to me. Her name is Valeria. I have her in my second period. Before the fight and even after the fight, she kept on telling me, "Sir, you're gonna watch the Ryan Garcia fight." For those that don't know, I'm a teacher, world history teacher, and that was before the fight. And I always knew Ryan Garcia's pull. I used to follow him, but because of his crazy antics the past couple of weeks, I just couldn't take it anymore. It was over the top, so I literally dropped him. Now I have to get back on because maybe he is the face of boxing now. I don't know yet. We got to do a whole new episode on that. Or maybe this is the episode for it. And then after the fight, Valeria brings it up again. She goes, "Sir, did you watch the fight? What did you think? Give me my opinion," and stuff like that. She doesn't even know I have a podcast, a boxing podcast. None of my students do. And it's like, I agree with you. He's trying. I don't think he gives a damn about the belt. I don't think he cares about the 140.
I don't think he cares about the sport.
I don't think he cares. Yeah, I don't think he cares about the super lightweight belt or the welterweight belt. I know he wants to go to 147. I know he wants to go to super welterweight at 154 and challenge Fondura or that class there. I think he just wants to pocket as much. I think his chase is fame and crossing over and becoming as polarizing as possible. There's been videos I've been watching. Is he comparable, not in the sense of boxing skills, but as a voice to Muhammad Ali? This is what we're getting. And it was one great mega fight. Your thoughts? Go ahead.
Dude, I agree 100%. And you took it. And I was thinking that, bro.
Yeah.
His the love, the fans, that all the love that he gets from the fans, bro, from all nationalities, from all over the world, from all walks of life, bro. He is literally a movement.
Ooh,
he's a movement, bro. But he is a movement. Where I was out, 40 years old, I was out on Ryan. I thought he was a clown, bro. I love this dude, bro.
Just so you guys know, Sam and I talk a lot behind the camera.
Yeah.
And Sam loved him. You could tell on this podcast. If you go on our history, our episodes earlier, he did love him. And then the past month and a half, he just couldn't stand.
I was out.
He was furious. I wouldn't say that you couldn't say. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, were you kind of like disappointed in him with the antics?
Yes, I was.
Was it more like a big brother kind of thing, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yes. He's like maybe for you, that smart student that gets caught up with the the outside world of the classroom.
Plenty. Yeah, I know plenty as well.
Yeah, it's like he has the goods, and it's wasted talent. I didn't want him to take a Adrian Broner route, and dude, he was loved. You know what I heard? That a
Talk to
lot
me.
of people that were there was this guy that he has his own channel, and he said that he was rooting for Haney, and all of a sudden he found himself yelling, Ryan, Ryan,
Wow.
Ryan. Dude, he goes, all of a sudden, everybody, all you heard was Ryan.
Right.
He goes, he is, for me, my opinion, he's a movement. He carries so many people, bro, on his shoulders. He saved. He
Yeah.
saved boxing Saturday night, bro.
It
He
is such a
saved boxing.
movement, bro. It is such a movement. I kind of agreeing with you. Maybe we're overreacting. I don't know. Like, I don't want to give him that cred yet, but maybe that's been my mistake, bro. Let me ask you this. His fighting style, is he here? Like, is his boxing going to translate? Like, when it's all said and done, because he's what, 24, 25, if I'm not mistaken?
25, yeah.
For the next 10 plus years, if he wants to, if he decides to box all those 10 plus years, is he going to be more of a sideshow or a serious pound for pound king?
Unfortunately, bro, I think he's not here for the belts, bro.
So
He's
you
not
think
here
he,
for. I don't think he's gonna fight 10 years. I
mhm,
think that, believe it or not, guys, believe it or not, there's something that Devin Haney said that is correct.
talk to me?
He is a TikToker.
Okay.
He is a YouTuber.
That
We
might be
are
opening.
gonna see him fight YouTubers, bro. We're gonna
Okay.
see him fight, maybe Shane O'Malley,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
we're
heard about
gonna
that.
see it, bro.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
it's just he Oh man, it hurts me to say it, bro. But he's not out here for legacy on titles. He's not, guys.
Hmm. Hmm.
He's not over here saying I'm gonna take over the world of boxing. No. He's gonna pick and choose people that he dislikes and he's gonna go after them.
I think there's a lot of truth to what you're saying. I'm glad you're saying it first because I believe the same thing as well. I think I don't know if he's going to go the YouTube route. Maybe once he retires, and I think we got to take the seriousness out for this guy because I don't think he wants that. I think it's exactly what you said. I think he wants because is he kind of a mad genius in the sense where he's seeing the future of boxing, where now it's like since Floyd Mayweather retired, right? All we cared about, even now, because everybody's saying Haney's career is over after one loss. Everybody's saying after Errol Spence's career is over after one loss. Well, he had the accident as well. Maybe that has more credit to do. That he is like, I don't care about that. I care about putting on the biggest show in boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you this. I don't know. I think the results are going to come out this week of the pay-per-view buys, but for sure his next fight is probably going to break over 1 million views 100%. I don't know if the Haney one did yet. Do you think that's his main agenda?
Yeah. I don't think he's over here, bro, looking to be undisputed.
Yeah.
He's not coming to be undisputed. He is coming um to make people believe again.
Mm.
Make people believe in him. I do believe he's gonna have a UFC fight it's gonna be like boxing versus, MMA, whatever. I think that could happen. Um, but
I
he's
just had
not
a
chasing legacy. He's
I
he's
just
doing it
had
to please the crowd. Go ahead.
I just had a wild thought.
Mhm.
Maybe we shouldn't be calling Ryan Garcia the face of boxing. I actually kind of think that maybe he should be considered the man who saves
Yeah,
boxing
yeah,
because you and I have had episodes when Fury got knocked down by Nagano. Thankfully, Anthony Joshua cleaned him out. Uh, and boxing was having a lot of issues. They don't really have a network. They're bouncing around with Amazon Prime and streaming. You know, the pay-per-view numbers are always fudged because of streaming and stuff like that. So we don't really know what the actual pay-per-view buys are. Is he going to be the one to where, even with losses in the future, because if he's going to jump up 10, 15 pounds every fight and fight at his best, and you know, he's going to risk a lot. He wants to fight Boots. He wants to fight Crawford. He wants to fight 154. Bondura, right? 6'5" giant. You know, I'm sure he's not going to have the best show, but because he can rake in that YouTube crowd, the TikTok crowd, with legitimacy to his record, now that he beat a champion in Haney,
undefeated pound for pound,
undefeated pound, everybody's top 5 pound for sure. Is he the one who's going to save boxing, even with Canelo and even with Tank out there?
Look, I'm going to say this, bro. In the past 3 fights, no matter how crazy Ryan can be, how, you know, just a crazy kid, you know.
Yeah.
He fought Tank, bro.
He did. He never went down,
bro.
He went down to fight Tank. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. He fought Tank, dehydrated, bro. We saw the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Skin and bones to what he looks now. He fought Duarte. He honestly could have KO'd Haney in the 7th round. It would have been a TKO. The referee was helping him out, I believe. You know, just gave him so many opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Ryan looks good at 140, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, dude, when somebody said, oh, he said F you to Errol Spence because of the whole Derek James, Errol Spence lawsuit thing, I started thinking, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. You know, 147 Errol, 147 Ryan, or I think somebody said 144. Anyways, 144, 145 Errol versus Ryan, bro. I wouldn't count Ryan out, bro.
I'll be honest with you.
I got to remember, Errol Spence he can't see through the right eye or the right eye. I think it is.
I think it's the right eye. Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna get caught with that left hook, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's gonna get caught with that left hook. I don't think Errol's gonna.
If Ugas wobbled him, he'll definitely get wobbled. And let's be honest.
The speed, brother.
Yeah, I mean, you could technically say, you know, we had great comments on our live that episode, and one guy, our Belgian friend, I can't say his name, that commented. He goes, you know, there's no substitute for speed and strength and power is the remedy. I'm paraphrasing. Is the remedy for a guy who's a pillow puncher, and Errol Spence is a pillow puncher, at least for me. You know,
he hasn't knocked anybody else since Ocampo, right? Something like that. Well, he stopped Ugas.
Yeah,
right.
But you could have said that Ugas was robbed as well.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for the referee calling the break when he was looking for his mouthpiece, Ugas would have knocked him out.
Exactly.
But go ahead.
Pushed him aside. I think 147 is too big. I think you're right. You know what you and I talked about behind the camera. I think it's true, man. I think Garcia is going to be a catchweight fighter. I don't think he cares about belts. I don't think that's his legacy. I think he understands, like, you know what? I could entertain the crowd. I could save boxing and bring legitimacy back to boxing. Yeah. Am I a little, you know, do I rattle the cage, I guess you can say, when it comes to the gatekeepers of boxing, of how boxers should be, you know? Yes, he does. And maybe right now that is the remedy to these YouTube fighters, brother, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
go ahead.
Well, you know, I'll say this, bro. Next time Ryan fights, bro, I'm watching. And I think millions of people will too.
So
Ryan has made a whole new fan base, bro.
Yeah, he did. I think he gained
I think
he gained 500,000 followers after this fight.
Yeah. But anyways, bro, Ryan won. Devin Haney lost focus of his plan. I blame Bill Haney for not stopping the fight. Um, he
let me ask
couldn't.
you
Go ahead. Go ahead.
let me ask you one question. I'm sorry, and then we'll wrap up. What is next? Because we talked all this with Ryan Garcia. What is next for Haney, in your opinion?
Haney's taking a year off. That's what I heard. When he comes back, he wants a rematch. Ryan's not giving it to him, guys. He's not getting the rematch. Um, I've talked to a few people, and they've asked me the same question. I'm going to ask you the same question after I finish. What would catapult Devin Haney's status to come back and to be top pound for pound again? In my opinion,
For him to make a splash, and I hate to say it, or maybe it's good. I don't know. Tell me what you think.
Teofimo. What
No,
do
no,
you
no,
think?
no, 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 no. Take a year off. I agree with you. I honestly think for Haney, one, and he will never do it, fire his father as a trainer. And I think it won't happen either, but I think he should go to Floyd Mayweather, not for the training, but because he needs cachet back. The one thing that gave Haney legitimacy, we all knew he had a soft chin. I've been saying it on this podcast since the beginning. I've been saying this for years when you and I have been talking. I never bought into his chin. He needs somebody that can represent him. I'm not saying Floyd Mayweather is a good trainer or a good promoter, but I think Floyd Mayweather just having that aura. Hey, I'm being trained by Floyd Mayweather now. Never will happen, by the way. I'm just throwing my perfect world scenario. I think that could give Haney the appeal that maybe Ryan Garcia will rematch him, because now, oh, we got Floyd Mayweather barking at the trainer to tell the trainer what to tell the boxer what to do in the middle of the fight, which I've never been a fan of. But I think that's the first step. There's many more steps, but I think that's the first step that Haney needs to do. Talk to me.
I look, bro. Yes, that'll be a master plan to get Floyd. Look what he's done with Tank, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Look what he's doing with that new little guy, that Carmel
Yeah.
Moten or something like that. I mean, just beautiful fighters. I agree, but that's fantasy already.
Yeah, I agree. Floyd would rather train Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Floyd would rather train because Ryan is the moneymaker.
And here to answer your question, what would be my second step? Because he's not going
Mm.
to do the first step. He will never fire his father. And two, he'll never go to Floyd Mayweather. But the second step, in my opinion, and tell me what you guys think in the comments,
Mhm.
he should give Lomachenko a rematch. I think that's the key here. You know, give Lomachenko a rematch because it's a 50-50, 50. Now it's 55-45 that Lomachenko won, but it was 50-50 for a while. Give a rematch to Lomachenko, beat him decisively, and maybe go after Teofimo. And now he's beat two legends or an up and coming legend. And then Ryan Garcia's like, all right. Yeah, maybe I've lost already too, or maybe Garcia goes on a crazy run.
It's too much
That's the
money.
appeal.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to give Lomachenko another chance. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree 100%. I think that right now we got to see Loma go through Cambosos. If Loma wins, bro, if Loma wins this fight against Cambosos, then what you're saying is
Has to
actually going to
happen.
come into fruition.
Yeah, yeah.
He beats Loma decisively. He gave Loma the rematch. Then he's going to start telling Ryan, "Now give me my rematch."
Right, right.
And it's going to be too much money, bro. Or Ryan could say no right now, but it's just way, way too much money. But you
Uh,
know what?
yeah. Go ahead.
Ryan's A side.
Definitely Ryan's A side. Is there anywhere? I mean, if Ryan fights Tank again, who's the A side? Is it still Ryan? Or I think Tank was A side the first time.
Yeah, I think it's Ryan because Ryan's the one that's gonna. People are coming to see Ryan, bro, not Tank.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, Tank got a Frank Martin problems right now. You know,
That's true.
but
Uh,
but uh, but anyways,
Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. One last thing I want to ask you. What do you think about the conspiracy theory that the reason why, I've been seeing this a lot, that Haney lost is because he wore soft boots with no real ankle restraint? What do you think about that?
No, I think it's excuses. You want to hear the truth? I believe. Well, it's my opinion. What I believe. A lot of people are saying it too. He fought with it. Brian broke his jaw, bro.
Yeah.
Brian broke his jaw in that 7th round where he couldn't get up, where he almost didn't get up. Right there, he broke his jaw.
I agree.
And I believe that Haney doesn't want to admit it. He doesn't want to admit it, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you. So we'll go ahead and leave it at that, guys. Fantastic episode. Do you have any final words for our audience out there?
Yeah, hey, thank you guys. Thank you for having patience with us. We've been really, really busy, but we're trying to catch up with all the comments. We're gonna try to see if we can go live for the Canelo fight. I'm gonna be heading to Virginia and then back home for next weekend. I appreciate everybody, all the comments, the likes. Please share the channel. We're trying to, get to 1,000 subscribers, by the end of the year. And we appreciate every one of y'all. If there's any suggestions, let us know. We can make an episode.
Absolutely. I could not have said that any better, guys. If you get a message from me, it's at the Stick and Move podcast. You get a message from Sam, it's Stick and Move Sam 75. And as I always like to say, don't forget to stick and move, baby.
I am the greatest. I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
Just stick and move. And making you understand that